We're here at the trailhead for Carrigain Mountain, and we're going to head up in about 6 miles, which Mount Carrigain's only 5, but we're going to go around the back side of it to the Desolation Trail and go up Summit Carrigain that way. We are currently on the Signal Ridge Trail heading towards Carrigain. We get to the first intersection, we're going to go right onto, I don't know the name of the trail.
Desolation?
No, it's not Desolation yet. Carrigain Notch Trail. And then connect to the Desolation Trail and summit the mountain via one of the 25. Most frightful.
So did you bring that over?
Yep.
Good idea.
Here we are at the first intersection at 2.1 miles. Head up this way to go to Carrigain, and it would be 3.3 miles. Well, we're going to go down this way, which is the Carrigain Notch Trail. About three. Okay, we're up 3.5 miles on the Carrigain Notch Trail.
There we go.
And this is the famous Bosporus rock. When you're walking along the trail and you come across this rock, you're almost to the bushwhack trail. So we're going to go right around the corner. Right here is the game trail, or herd trail, and you just try to follow it. That's the best you can do. All the way up to the top, just keep going uphill.
It's like you even have a cairn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a cairn there. I didn't notice that last time because I came in the other way. So, we're still on the Carrigain Notch Trail, and we are going in to the I can't say that. Yell it.
Huh?
Yell it.
What?
Pemi Wilderness. What is it? Pemi-Gasket.
Gasket?
No gasket, not an engine. So, leave no trace, not more than 10 people. Camp or designated sites are at least 200 feet away. No use of motorized equipment. Shoot. Gotta put the four-wheeler away that we're using when you guys were not filming. Here we are at the next intersection. We've done 5.96 miles. We're gonna look for a place to camp. We're gonna head up this way tomorrow, up to towards the Desolation Trail. And over here we've got Nancy Pond Trail. So we're gonna find, we're here running water, so we're gonna go get some water, find a nice campsite. It's, what time is it?
It's 5:16.
5:16, 15 minutes early. We hauled butt. Not a lot of video because of it, but we're here. Well, we once in a while, Jake and I do luck out. We found a beautiful campsite, 200 feet away from the river, 200 feet away from the trail, perfectly legal. Fire pit, bench, everything already set up. We just gotta find
perfect hammock.
Yep, hammock spots. I'm not gonna be sleeping on a hill this time. This is sweet.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I was starting to stress finding a campsite after the last trip we had. This is great. Check in when we start set up hammocks. Okay, we just got camp set up. Still daylight out, fire's going. My hammock over there. Jake's a little behind, he hasn't put his quilt out to fluff yet. He's down eating. So tonight, I've got my 0 degree hammock gear, under quilt and the over quilt in the bag, but I also brought my cheapo
Costco maybe?
Costco version. I'd guess what, 40 degrees? 50 maybe. I'm not sure, but
right now we're about 60 degrees.
Yeah, we're 60 degrees right now, and last week I got down to 40 and I was dying. It was so hot, so I wanted an alternative this time. So I brought this, and then I'll probably pull my hammock gear one out and let it fluff out right before I go to bed, and just in case, keep it down by my feet. Got slowly sporting the cheap bear butt tarp. Paid around $35 for them. I bought one for me and one for Jake. They work. Definitely gonna get something a little bit lighter and bigger because I want, you know, for season. So I'm probably gonna go with the Superfly. War by War Bonnet. Yeah, it's I think it's 1.5 pounds.
18 ounces.
18 ounces. Last Mr. Fact over there. 18 ounces, and it's like $150.
Yeah, around 150.
You know, I'd love to get a Cuban fiber. Cuban, it depends on how. I hear say it different ways all the time. Cuban fiber one, they're like 1/2 pound
for a 3-season.
For a 3-season, but they're, you know, $300-400. So maybe on my wish list for Santa Claus. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some supper. Use my new alcohol
As
stove.
you can see, the fire's coming out the little holes. That means she's good to go. This little $13 bug out stove works really well.
Yeah, we're at the intersection to go up the Desolation Trail. Hey, what time is it?
It's 5:03.
5:03. We woke up. I got up about 3:30. We packed up camp and we were out of there by 4:45. Heading up, doing a little morning hiking, I guess. So. So we're taking a break on the Desolation Trail, making really good progress. I think we have another maybe like 1,000 feet to go.
Yeah.
And but it is humid, and more humid. You can see that I feel like I'm swimming and not breathing. And of course, first one up the trail in the morning, bushwhacking, plenty of spider webs. I'm covered in spiders. So anyways, onward. Our first view of the day. Still dark in the woods, but it's bright out there.
Sorry, I was thinking about an Angel Orange pizza.
It's awful early for that.
Holy shit. Hold on. What time is it? 7:02.
7:02. We are 2 minutes late. Oh, feel that breeze. I have some left my pack at the bottom. Holy crap, shut up. Can't see anything. So Mount Carrigain offers a 360-degree view. Oh, I see a sun. a railing. Oh, and Jake. It's a good view, honestly. I've seen it before. Here we are. Oh, I see a view blowing out from behind the clouds here. We're at the top of Carrigain via the Desolation Trail. It took us 2 hours and 28 minutes, a distance of 2.7 miles. That was from our campsite. And then moving time, 1 hour and 52 minutes. Ooh, look at that. So, some views are slowly opening up. I won't be there very long though. We're gonna hang out here for a minute, have some breakfast, let the wind dry our clothes off. The humidity is at 98%. No wonder why I was sweating to death. Oh yeah. So we're looking at Signal Ridge, which was once known Burnt Hat Ridge, because some explorer got caught in a storm on his way up and his hat blew into the fire and burnt. I didn't make it up. Can't make that up. So when we leave the summit, we're going to walk down. We're going to actually follow that ridge. So we've done breakfast. We're about to head down the Signal Ridge Trail to the Carrigain Ridge Trail, which is the intersection. And then Sawyer River Road, which is 5 miles from the summit. I think it's 5.1 when I metered it out last time, but we'll go with 5. Here we go at Signal Ridge. Behind me is where we came from, the fire tower. Probably stay in the way. And then over here we have some views and some wind. It feels good. So we're still coming down Carrigain on the Carrigain Ridge Trail. Pretty easy going. Poles are helpful. Kind of rocky in a few places. A couple slick spots, but not too bad. Just wanted to tell about my moose story I forgot to mention earlier. About 1:40 or so, woke up, I had to pee. Got to pee when I was out of my hammock. I heard this noise I never heard before. A couple times, I didn't know what it was. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. And so I get back into bed, and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom. And I look out, I shine my flashlight out, and I see two moose go by. And then up behind them comes this huge bull. I mean, this is one of the bigger ones I've seen in a long time. Grunting away, chasing them. They went right through where we were camping, probably about, I'd say, 150 feet away from my hammock. And then they went right around our site where we were and went by Jake, and he never even woke up. We were making quite a ruckus, so he wanted to catch up with those cows. So that was probably the closest I've been to a moose in a long time, since I went moose hunting actually. But anyways, we're coming down to the flat stuff here. Hopefully we'll come to a river so I can grab some water. I'm getting a little low. Completed our loop. We're back here at the intersection of
Carrigain Ridge Trail.
Carrigain Ridge Trail and what was the other one? Signal Ridge Trail.
Yeah, there you go.
And the bridges should look familiar.
We got 1.7 miles back to the car.
1.7 miles back to the car. Whew. This was a sticky one.
Hold on, I want to check how much we've done. We're at a total of 11.75 miles. Over the course of 5 hours and 57 minutes moving time.
There we go. 1.7 miles back to the car, and another one in the bag. This is number 15 for Jake. I had done this one once before, so he caught up with me, and we also did the Desolation Trail, which is one of the 25 terrifying, which brings us up to 6 of the 25 most terrifying. So 2 bag today, well, for him.